I'm Kristina Tahel Amelong. Every week in our weekly service at One Love, One Communion, Many Paths, One Mountain, I have the honor and opportunity to study the first principles of reality as they have been articulated by Dr. Marc Gafni and Barbara Marx Hubbard. Those two have worked together for over 100 collective years to articulate the story of the new human and the new humanity based on these first principles. The first principles constitute what they have called a universal grammar of meaning, or the new story, or a global ethos for a global civilization. Every week, guided by grace, Dr. Marc articulates the principles in precise formulations, and every week I recapitulate pivotal sections of the first principles in direct quotes from the prior week's articulation of Many Paths, One Mountain. I spend hours picking the exact string of direct quotes from their articulation and weaving them together, a string of sentences that I hope will activate in you a heart inflamed and committed to changing the world with outrageous love. Here goes the recapitulation. Outrage and love, outrageous love, the synergy of sacred activism, the crises we face, the expressions of deep fault lines in society. The core of all of it is a global intimacy disorder. We only heal a crisis of intimacy by articulating the next step, the next vision of intimacy, because reality itself, evolution itself, is the evolution of intimacy. What is the nature of the homo religioso, of the righteous one, the enlightened one? What is homo amor? How does it feel to be an outrageous lover? What is the character of the outrageous lover who embodies the evolutionary impulse, who articulates the new source code, who stands in the breach, who is evolution? Reality is evolution, and reality is the progressive deepening of intimacies from the first three quarks that come together in the first nanoseconds of the Big Bang until all the steps of separate parts cohering intimately in larger and more gorgeous wholes. Outrageous love is not ordinary love. Outrageous love is the heart of existence itself. A first quality of this love is that there's joy that inheres in reality itself, and that love is outrageous love. A second quality of outrageous love is rage. We are angry. It shouldn't be this way. You can't have outrageous love without outrage. But then you've got to bring outrage and love together. How do we allow ourselves to actually be madly in love and at the same time hold the quality of outrage, both its explosiveness and the rage in it? For a moment, imagine the outrageous pain we inflict on the animal world. Then there are 2 billion people who don't have access to sanitation, to water. Then The entire imperative of Facebook, Verizon, Google, and many others is the grand theft of our personal experience and its transformation into the data of predictive analysis, which is then sold to third parties against our will, which intend and do undermine our integrity as free voters and consumers. All of this is part of an orchestrated drift towards digital dictatorships. It's a new totalitarianism, and that is outrageous. We are only going to have the energy to change if we're willing to say, we are angry, we are outraged. Evolution as us is outraged. Outrage is a quality of the evolutionary impulse itself. Without outrage, we will not get sacred activism. Love by itself will not generate sacred activism. Love and outrage need to be brought together. We live in a world of outrageous pain, and the only response to outrageous pain is outrageous love.